In this scenario, we are going to use our Jake's Tacos that we did the other day, where we had some discussion questions, and we are going to complete his taxes. We are going to realize that Jake also has a job, that there is a W-2 attached, and some other information. Jake is single. He has a bank interest with a money market and CD of $2,800. Using Jake's taco information from the other day, today we are going to complete Schedule C. We're going to start there. So the first thing I need to do is to pull up a Schedule C. So we are going to take a look at what a Schedule C looks like. So up here is my Schedule C. So this is called a profit or loss from a business. So this guy's name is Jake Smith. We could put his social security number here. This is a food truck. This is for Jake's Taco Truck is the name of the business. Business code. Now again, this can vary year to year. So you always want to go in and double check the business activity codes. So this was, if we go in here, this year, now this was another year, we could go in here and maybe we would consider this a caterer. So we could enter 722320. This was another year, so we did 722300. So again, be very careful about making sure that your codes are correct for the year. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to go down here and pick our accounting method. Since this is something that we are not holding merchandise for, we are going to do that as a cash accounting method. Jake did materially participate in the operations of the business. So yes, he did not start it in 2024. Let's pretend he started it prior to that. Did you make any payments in the year that would require the Form 1099? No. Okay, so whatever year it is that you are doing, even if this is in the future. Gross receipts. We can see from this paper from the other day that Jake's gross receipts were $45,000 for the year. So we are going to put that on line 1 as far as income. Now below, we are not going to do the back part of this just to kind of save on time, but on the back portion of Schedule C, you could go through and list the different inventorying methods for, the cost of labor, materials and supplies. There's a bunch of information in here, but we're just going to utilize the costs of good from our form that we did the other day, and that was $12,000. So we're going to put $12,000, and then 5 is going to be our gross profit, which we're going to subtract 45,000 from 33,000. I'm sorry, from 12,000. 12,000 from 45,000, which is going to give us 33,000. So that is going to be our gross income. Now, our expenses. These are all of our expenses. But I do need you to realize on a profit from loss or business, these are going to be constructed maybe a little different. And so you're going to have to figure out what category can we put that in. So again, our advertising expense, which was $1,000, which was number 7 on the sheet, correlates with line 8. Car and truck expenses, we combined number 2 and 3. So we got $5,500. Insurance, that was our $1,800. So I got put there. Interest. This is other interest. This business loan interest. So we are going to put that on line 16B over here. We have office expenses. So we incurred our cell phone and internet as part of that. Supplies, we have supplies right here, so we incorporated that into that amount. Taxes and licenses, we had license and permit of $1,200. And then wages, we're just going to say that we incorporated our wages out here of $10,000. So basically we're going to add all of that up. We are going to subtract line 28 from line 7. And we're going to get $9,000, okay? So we have our net profit or loss, we did have a profit, is going to be a profit of $9,000. And that is how you're gonna complete Schedule C.